Good day, everybody. January Man 169. You guys don't get to see, or haven't been seeing a whole lot of video from me lately, other than like time lapse, which I get a kick out of the time lapse videos, especially on a cloudy day. But you know, I don't know if you guys get, or what your thoughts are on the time lapse, but if you look around my yard, you see all these markers. Not just my yard, look at the neighbors. They got markers over there. In this empty lot next door, there's markers over there. See, you can see one way over there on the far side. And if I was to get up and walk out there, there's a yellow line runs at an angle all the way out across the road. Runs back here to there's a back part of my house that extends out. And the yellow line painted in the yard, what that is the gas company is going to run new gas lines. All these other lines, I'm not exactly sure what they're for, other than the bridge that's right over here crosses that river that runs down alongside my house there. They're going to be replacing that bridge. You can see across the road, they cut down some of the undergrowth on that hill. I call it undergrowth because it's mostly under the trees that are growing on that hill. But they cut that down for whatever reason. And I do know that from the road, you can't see it, from the road down to where there's these markers. Those markers and this marker over here, they're taking that much of my yard for the road project. And up there on across the street, you know, there's a marker right over here, and then obviously one right there. And then they're taking some of my neighbor's yard. She's not real happy about that. And but anyways, I normally mow this way, back and forth across the yard, and every time I do, they come in, paint new yellow lines. I try not to mess with the little flags and stuff, but detective. But anyways, today I split the yard in half. And I mowed parallel to the line. And it really don't look too bad, especially on this half of the yard. This side mostly in shade, you know, so it ain't burnt. You look over there on that side, and the grass is kind of brown. Now, I haven't mowed in a while because we really ain't had a whole lot of rain. You know, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, we ain't had that much rain. So, I wasn't in no big hurry, but this half of the yard is shaded. practically all day. I got trees at the back of the house, the side of the house. There's a big one out here at the corner. You got all these trees across the road. When the sun starts setting, they provide a lot of shade over here. But yeah, that's the finished product, sorry, of my mowing today. And if you're wondering what I was mowing with, is a 95 or 96, I'm not positive right offhand, John Deere LX 178. It has the liquid cooled 15 horse V twin, 38-inch cut. So I might get out here with it one day and do a little walk around. It's your typical LX 178, doesn't have the hood on it. I haven't seen very many that do have hoods. I found a place where I could buy a brand new, they call it a hood kit, where it's both upper and lower sections of the hood, and it's much cheaper than trying to go through John Deere. John Deere, they think their plastic is gold or something, because one part of the hood is nearly $1,000, or no, I take it back. The one part of the hood's like $600, the other part's $400. So you're having $1,000 invested in a hood that's just going to get broke again eventually. But y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.